Hello, everybody. I think this is working. I've never done this before, but hopefully it is. So, today I will be doing this tier list thing because I'm a sucker for these, and it's on a bunch of Star Wars characters, as you can see. A few hundred at least. Um, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, as I'm sure many of you know. So, yeah, just gonna make sure this is working. Uh, so hold tight for a second. Yeah, just gonna make sure this is working. Okay. Wow, that's actually kind of easy. Thought that was gonna be much harder to get this to work. So yeah, Star Wars characters should be a fun time. Uh, yeah. So here are the tiers, S through F, obviously, and then there's a who is that tier for people that I don't know, which shouldn't be too many. Looking through these, I know probably 90% of them. I think the only way I'll put it in who is that is if I don't know their name, plus I have not seen them or don't know what they've done. So, like, let's find someone I don't know. Um, like this guy. This guy right here. I have no idea who that is. So, he'll be going in that tier. Yeah. So, let's get it started with Aayla Secura. So, Jedi. Let's see, we got Adi Gallia, Sassy Tin, Eve Koth. Might be pronouncing differently than other people, but you know, whatever. So, starting off with Aayla, we don't know, we haven't seen her a lot. Only thing I've seen her in is Clone Wars and Episode 3. Clone Wars, I did like their arc. I think I'm gonna put her C for now. Uh, and at the end, once I'm done, I'll probably go through and rearrange a few things, but yeah. R2D2. Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. I do have some controversial opinions on certain characters, so might piss some people off, but what can you do? Also, I've never seen Rebels. I've not seen Rebels, so any of these Rebels characters in here, I'm not gonna know. Just putting that out there. Uh, and then there are some Legends people. I recognize some of them I don't. So yeah, I've never seen Star Wars Rebels, um, and I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy, so that will affect my judgment of those characters. Okay, anyway, back to R2. I'm gonna put R2 in A. I know a lot of people like him, like he's their favorite character. They would put him in S right away, but I don't know. He's kind of a brat sometimes. Like I'm just gonna come out and say it. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I think A. He's been in every movie. He's instantly recognizable. I think A is fine for him. All right, Darth Maul. All right, so if we're talking Episode 1 Darth Maul, I'd probably put him in C or D even. But obviously, it's not just Episode 1 Darth Maul. We're also talking about Clone Wars Darth Maul. And so I think he was really badass in Clone Wars, and his dynamic with Obi-Wan, and I have seen a bit of him in Rebels, obviously. Uh, his final duel with Obi-Wan, I think that was great. Um, I think is a solid for him, and I hope we get to see more of him uh, in the future Star Wars projects. So yeah, C3PO. I do not like C3PO. Uh, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. Uh, oh, I feel bad putting him in D because he's such a classic character, but I might rearrange uh, later, but for now he's going in D. Gotta make this interesting, right? Can't be like every other tier list you've seen. Anakin S, automatic S. Um, yeah, I know he kind of sucked in episode 1 and 2. He was just weird, creepy. Uh, yeah, but he's the goat. He's the chosen one. He's got to be S. Uh, I wonder if they have Darth Vader as a separate character on here. I don't think they do, because if they do, I might change it a little. I might have him at A and Darth Vader at S. But I don't think there's Darth Vader on here. So, assuming that he's obviously the same character as Darth Vader, he's instantly going S. So, yeah. Ben. Oh, what? How do you pronounce his last name? Ben Quadrinlos or something like that. He's one of the pod racers. He's Sebulba's rival. And I think he's the one in episode 1 that, like, his engine failed at the very start. So, yeah, he's F. Plus, he looks stupid. Boss Nass, leader of the Gungans. Uh, he's funny. Doesn't really do much. I'd say D. Suitable for him. I gotta kind of get through these kind of quick. I'd like to go more into depth into everybody, but this guy, another pod racer. Um, I like his design, but I honestly can't remember anything he does. Don't know his name. So, yeah, F. F is just going to be useless characters or characters that I just don't like. E is going to be like an average character, I'd say. D, they're alright. C is, I like them. B is, they're awesome. A is, uh, they're amazing. Like, fantastic characters. Love them whenever they're on screen. And then S, obviously the best of the best. Ahsoka, easy A for me. Uh, yeah, her character transformation from that annoying kid we saw in the Clone Wars movie to, you know, very strong with the Force, great Jedi, great character in general. Uh, yeah, that's an easy A. Oh, and just so you know, there is no order within these tiers, so I'm not saying R2 is above Ahsoka or anything like that. Um, so there's no order within the tiers. Okay, so they've got Palpatine and Sidious as two different characters. Am I? Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe there is Darth Vader somewhere. I'll readjust if I find him. But oh, Palpatine and Sidious. I'm honestly gonna say they're both S for me. I think they're both S. Palpatine is so great in the movies. Ian McDiarmid does such a good job. He's sinister, but he's playing everyone like a fiddle. He is the Senate. Gotta give the Senate some love. And then Sidious, obviously, the most powerful Sith to have ever lived, at least in canon. I'll put an asterisk next to that, in canon. Uh, I'm gonna catch some flack for this, but the newest Rise of Skywalker I liked more than the other two, Force Awakens and Last Jedi, and he was just so badass in Rise of Skywalker. I mean, his Force feats were insane. You know, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it. You should definitely go watch it, or just watch the clips on YouTube of him, because it's pretty sick. Alright, enough nerding out about Sidious. A couple more pod racers. Yeah, sorry boys. Going in F. Jabba. As a kid, I always hated Jabba. I just thought he was weird and gross. But, he's, you know, the most known Hutt. Probably one of the most powerful. I'd say he's right up there. I'd say D. D is like, yeah, you're a good character. So, Jabba, you're alright. He's kind of a dick, though. Well, so is Sidious. So, Jar Jar, I hate to do it to him, but he's F. I just cannot stand him. I know some people love him. Actually, do I know anyone that loves him? I cannot think of anyone, so there we go. Mace Windu. I want to put him in A, but do I really think... Oh, yeah, I'll put him in A. If it wasn't Samuel L. Jackson, I probably would put him in B. Because he's kind of naive. Like in the Clone Wars, he's very short-sighted, in my opinion. I've got some pretty strong opinions on different elements of the Star Wars universe. So but yeah, I'll put him in A. He beat Sidious. Now there is discussion whether Sidious threw the fight so that Anakin would save him. I don't think that's true. I think Mace legitimately beat him. Because if that was the case, I don't think Sidious would have killed the other three Jedi. If he was throwing the fight so that Anakin would save him, why would he kill three Jedi Masters that Anakin knows? Because that would obviously upset Anakin. So I do think he actually did lose to Mace. So yeah, that feat alone, that bumps him up. Alright, I think this is another pod racer. Yeah, looks like it to me. F. This guy, I believe he's just a senator. So, yeah, F. Sorry, buddy. Newt Gunray. Absolute unit. Neimoidian, whatever his species, however you pronounce that. Let's see. Newt Gunray. I'm a sucker for the CIS. So, I don't know. I think the CIS leaders are just pretty cool in general. Like him, Wat Tambor, Poggle the Lesser, those kind of guys. I think they're all pretty cool. So I'm gonna put him in C. I definitely like him more than these three. So yeah, I'd say that's fair. Obi-Wan. Yeah, that's an S. That's an S. Easy S. I don't really feel I have to explain myself too much with that. Okay, next up, who the heck is this? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who this is. Yeah, who is that? All right, Oppo Rancisis. Look at this man, Oppo Rancisis. What a he's going in E. He's a Jedi Council member of the He's on the High Council. Got to give him some credit. His design is so weird though. He's got no legs. It's like a snake body, and then he's just this hairy Yeti on top. Never seen him do anything in any form of Star Wars. Uh, Sorry, I have a message from one of my loyal viewers asking me if this guy is a Kaminoan. He's not. Let's find a Kaminoan. There is a Kaminoan. Uh, yeah, he's not, as far as I know. I don't think he is. Yeah, no one knows who this is. Padme. Let's see. So, Padme. I like Padme. I think, she's a good character. Uh, does help her case that she may or may not have been my celebrity crush in my youth. Uh, may or may not still be. I ooh B or A. I'm gonna say A. If you want to fight me about it, fight me about it. But A. She's pretty cool in the Clone Wars too. Uh, and it's Natalie Portman, so you just got to do it. All right, Captain Panaka. Um, he was the leader of the Naboo security guard in the Phantom Menace. He didn't really do much. Uh, you know, he's but he's not an F tier. I'd say he's an E. Qui-Gon. I'm actually not a big Qui-Gon fan, as some people are. I know some people absolutely adore him. I'd say B. That's a solid B. Uh, yeah, I probably wouldn't put him up here with these guys. Yeah, I think B for Qui-Gon. If we had seen more of him, I'm sure, I would be more fond of him. This guy, I can't remember his name right now, but he was in Phantom Menace, one of the pilots. Honestly, I cannot remember a single thing you did, buddy. So you're an F. I think he was one of the pilots. Do I want to put him next to Panaka? Probably not. Yeah, F. I believe this is Rune Hako, Newt Gunray's right hand man. He's gonna go in E. Um, yeah, I think he's good for Rune Hako. F is just the useless characters. So, or people that I don't like, aka Jar Jar. Sebulba. Oh, I don't like Sebulba at all. I'm actually gonna put him in F, right with the other pod racing buddies. Uh, yeah, I don't really. I mean, not like he's a fan favorite, so I don't think anyone's gonna be upset that I put him in F. So, yeah, Shmi Skywalker. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in E. She's not useless. Gave birth to the chosen one. Uh, she's fine. Not an F tier. Not anything higher than an E. C.O. Bibble, I believe this man's name is. He was. I don't know his official title. I think he was just a. Well, I know he's just one of the government members of Naboo in episodes 1 and 2. You're completely useless, man, and your name is dumb. C.O. Bibble. Like, come on, man. Got to do better than that. Okay, so this isn't really a character, but the B2 Super Battle Droid, pretty sick. Um, in general, I think I'm not gonna put any like troop types above a D, just because I don't, So I think a D for a Super Battle Droid. They're cool. Another pod racer. Yeah, you're going in F. Chancellor Valorum. Nobody remembers him. What did he do for the Republic? He was the Chancellor before Palpatine obviously took over. You know, didn't really do much. Watto, E. He'd probably be an F because I don't like him, but he did kind of roast Qui-Gon when he tried to do a mind trick on him, so gives him a little bit of credit. This lady from a comic looks like it might be from the Darth Vader comic that's canon. I haven't read it yet. I do plan on it, so I'm gonna have to put her in. Who is that? Because I don't know anything about her. Looks kind of cool though. Probably a surviving Jedi after Order 66. So this is Adigalia. Um, Adigalia, I believe she was the one who was killed by Savage Opress in the Clone Wars. I think a C, or probably D for her. I really not very memorable Jedi. I wouldn't put her on the same tier as Aayla Secura. I've been told to move Watto to D. Do I want to move Watto to D though? Let's hear your reason. He influenced young Anakin's mind. I need my book. Oh god, I get so weird after talking to myself for a while. So he wants me to move Watto to D. You want Watto on the same tier as Jabba the Hutt and C-3PO. Fine, whatever. And you can also. Oh, okay. You did type in the chat. Okay, so D or C, fool? Absolutely not C. He is not C. He's D at best. At best. All right. All right. Sassy Tin. Uh, he's so not memorable at all. He's gonna be D as well. Um, yeah, no. Eeth Koth. I think I'm gonna put Eeth Koth in C. I think he's pretty cool. He's the leader of Horn Company, which was a really interesting looking clone company, I think, in the Clone Wars. Um, yeah, and he fought General Grievous. He was, he looked pretty good doing it. I'd say he's up there with Aayla. Definitely above Tin over here. Absolute bot. Evan Peel. I never really liked him. I know he was alright in the Citadel arc, but I think he goes next to Tin here. I don't know. I don't really know the general consensus on him. He's an average Jedi. Ki-Adi-Mundi, I'm debating C or D. I'm gonna put him in D. He didn't really do much. Plus, he had Bakara as his commander, and Bakara was a jerk. Like, there he is. Yeah, he looks cool, but he really was not very sympathetic commander. He was pretty brutal, which kind of reflects poorly on Ki-Adi-Mundi, in my opinion. Alright, Magna Guards. They're pretty cool, but I think they're kind of inconsistent. Well, I don't know. I guess they'd go with the Super Battle Droid. I think that's fair. Plo Koon. I think that's an easy B for me. He's great in the Clone Wars. Yeah, really awesome in the Clone Wars. Plus, he has Commander Wolf, who's also awesome. Yaddle, I'm gonna put an E. I know some people like her just because she's a member of Yoda's species, and I give her a little bit of credit just for that. but they really like just put her in there just to be Yoda's species to to be like, oh cool, and they never did anything with her. At least in canon, I think in Legends she died in between episodes 1 and 2, um, at some point. But yeah, like I don't know anything about her, and usually that means she didn't do anything important if I don't know about them. So yeah, that's an E. I wish we would have gotten to see more of her. Um, is this Sabe? She's one of Padme's handmaidens. Um, I believe her name is Sabe. I don't know. I can never get the handmaiden straight. So sorry. You're F. Um, Lot Dodd. He also a representative from the intergalactic, or not the banking clan. The oh, my mind is going blank. Um, my apologies. I can't think of the faction name. Obviously, the Trade Federation. There we go. He was the representative from the Trade Federation in the Republic Senate. I'm gonna put him in E. I'm like I kind of like Neimoidians. So yeah, Rune Hako, Lot Dodd, both E. You know, they're not useless. They're interesting at least. Yoda, I think, is an A. Um, again, I think this is me being a Sith here, but I think the Jedi in the prequel trilogy were pretty naive, and it especially reflected poorly on them when they didn't believe Ahsoka when she was saying that she was not the one who bombed the Jedi Temple in that arc when she was expelled from the Order. You know, Mace and Yoda, no sympathy for her. You know, Plo Koon obviously having a connection with her, believed her. But yeah, Mace, Yoda, other members like Ki-Adi-Mundi, you know, no sympathy for her. I think a lot of people would put him in S, but for right now, I think A. A is strong. Yeah. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm just as happy to see Ahsoka. Oh, do I move Ahsoka up to S? You know what? I'm moving Ahsoka up to S. Because I would definitely rather watch something with Ahsoka than. Oh, no, okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, A. I'm not going to get into that too much. We got. we, we got a couple hundred to go here. Okay, R3. You know, he's an astromech droid. He was Obi-Wan's astromech droid. Gets torn apart by Jawas, I believe, on Geonosis. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so, you know, not useless, but nothing special. Yarrow Poof. I mean, yeah, he's an E. Again, I don't know anything about him, uh, other than his name, and he looks really strange, just like Oppo Rancisis. Um, you know, another member of the Jedi High Council. I believe he was a council member. Uh, yeah. Bib Fortuna. Ooh. Nah, I'm putting Bib in F. He's so creepy. Just, ugh, gross. This Neimoidian, I don't know his name. I believe he was, well, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Uh, Probably just another Trade Federation lackey. So, probably F. So, Aura Singh. I don't like Aura Singh at all. Um, I think she's very one-dimensional, and her being cruel for absolutely no reason, no backstory, it just irks me the wrong way. Especially when she killed Pons in cold blood. My boy Pons. He's got to be somewhere on this list. Rip Commander Pons. So yeah, you can wallow in your sorrow and F for all I care, or a sing. Captain Tarpals. I'm putting Captain Tarpals in C. Yeah, I'm putting him above all these guys. Just for that one duel between him and General Grievous in the Clone Wars. He was holding his own in a 1v1 against General Grievous. It was so badass. What a great scene. A great episode. Uh and then I'm gonna nerd out here. But yeah, it was badass. Go watch it. Just look up Captain Tarpals versus Grievous Clone Wars. It's great. His death in that duel especially, really, really a cool death. So yeah, he's cool. Um, this kid, one of the kids on Tatooine, Anakin's friend, whatever. F. Maz Kanata, Palpatine's right hand man. I think he's pretty cool. I think he's a D. Uh, he's got the flair to him, the confidence. I think. Yeah, he's definitely better than these E characters. So yeah, I think he fits in D. I don't know this guy's name. I believe he's just a senator for I believe he's a Trade Federation senator, or a Confederacy. He might be in the Republic. I honestly don't know. He's gonna go in F. I could put him in Who Is That, but I know that's gonna get kind of bogged down as we get down to the Rebels characters and some of these Legends characters. So I'm gonna try and leave that open. I don't want to have too many Who Is That, and I know I've seen him before. So Stas Ali, I'm actually gonna put. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna put E actually. Um, yeah, she really does nothing except get taken out by Neo, who is another not very good clone commander. Kind of not a very nice guy. uh, Bail Organa. Bail Organa. He's cool. Um, Not as big a fan of him as some other people may be. Um, but I think he's a solid C character. Um, he's important to the grand story. Saves Yoda. You know. B1 battle droids. It's gonna be an E for me. They serve their purpose, but they're not as cool as super battle droids or anything. Beru Lars. Uh, ooh, do I? No, I'll put her in E. Where's Owen? Here's Owen. Owen and Beru Lars can go in E together. Yep. Boba Fett. That's an easy A. I feel like I don't need to explain anything, especially with the Mandalorian now. He's so cool. He was the ultimate badass in the original trilogy, and they really just killed him off like that. But then they brought him back like 30, 40 years later. So, we all knew he was still alive. Yeah, I know he was alive in Legends, but blah, blah, blah. Legends, whatever. Klieg Lars. For a name like that, you gotta go in E with your kid Owen. Klieg. Klieg Lars. Married Shmi. We'll put the four of them together over there. Nice big happy family. Except They all die, but we're over that. Dooku. I think Dooku's a solid B. I think him and Qui Gon are pretty much the same for my fondness of them. He's a great character. Um, yeah, Droidekas, put him in D with the other specialist battle droids. Captain Typho. Captain Typho I like quite a bit more than I like Captain Panaka. He was the head of the Naboo Guard in Episode 2, compared to Typho, who was 1. I don't know why they switched him out. Maybe he didn't want to come back for another movie. Who knows? But no, I definitely like Typho more than Panaka. I think he has more character. So yeah, D. Plus he's in Clone Wars. Yeah, I believe he's in Clone Wars in a couple episodes, so he gets more screen time than Panaka anyway. Quinlan Voss. I think he's got a great story. But he's a little not really my style. I don't know. Just I think C with some of these other Jedi, some of these other cool Jedi. It's a fair ranking for him. Uh, this is just a random Jedi. I don't know their name. Most of the Jedi I know that are in the movies, but I do not know her name. This guy, another one of the kids, he'll go in F2. He's a Rodian, so he's kind of cool, but he serves no purpose. Um, some people say that he's Greedo. I I don't think he actually is Greedo though. I believe he's a different Rodian, but I'm not 100% sure if he's Greedo. But I'm sure Greedo is on a different character on this list anyway. So yeah. Hold on just a second. Okay, good. Just making sure everything works. I remember I used to stream, and uh, there was one where it was like an hour and a half stream, and for some reason my mic wasn't working, and it was just gameplay, no commentary, which is probably good because annoying 13-year-old uh, voice probably wasn't super great anyway. Okay, Barris Afi. Oh, I hate her. I hate her. She's just. I do. If we had gotten some more backstory about why she turned to the dark side, I think I'd like her a bit more. But she literally just betrayed her best friend Ahsoka, framed her, uh, screwed her over royally. Just, just not a likable character. Kit Fisto, easy, goes right next to Plo Koon. Uh, what a great guy. What a great guy. Especially like him in the episode where he goes to Grievous's lair. He had a great lightsaber duel with Grievous. So, I'm sure everyone knows about Kit Fisto. Who in God's name is this? What? I know this is a tier list of every Star Wars character, but come on, who is this? That, obviously, it's a Jedi, but I'm gonna have to put him in. Who is that? Okay. Uh, this guy's name is Coleman Trebor. believe his name is Coleman Trevor. He was the Jedi that ran up to Dooku at the Geonosis Arena, and then Jango Fett popped him a couple times, and he was out. He's I'm putting him in E with these other useless Jedi, but he's the laughing stock of the Star Wars community. Um, okay, we'll put the Cam and Noans together here. So one of them is Lama Su. I don't know the other one's name, and I don't know which is which. So we're gonna put them both in E. That's my solution. Dexter Jetster. Uh, when I was a kid watching episode 2, I loved him, but his he's worn off from me a little bit. He's kind of lame, weird. Uh, you know, E I think is an appropriate tier. Jango Fett. I think B. I don't want to put him in A with Boba. So yeah, I think B. He's great. He's badass. Uh, yeah, pretty cool. Jocasta Nu. On the surface, she's pretty cool, but she's very snarky. she's just she's just like in she can't be wrong. You know what I mean? It's like we saw that in episode 2 when Obi-Wan was like, "Oh, the records must be incomplete." And she's like, "No. Can't happen. Can't be incomplete." So, my confidant is telling me that she shot the lightsaber gun at Vader, which is the coolest shit ever. That's true. That was pretty cool. All right, fine. Yeah. I mean, she's a capable combatant. She's not okay. Yeah, she's not as useless as these other characters. So yeah, all right, D. But she's kind of a brat. Uh, yeah, okay, D. Sure. Reminds me of C-3PO a little bit. So Luminara Unduli. Uh, Never really thought she had much of a personality. I don't think she goes in the tier with Aayla Secura. Yeah, I think D. I'm No, I'm not tempted. Okay, yeah. Uh, what is this guy's name? Akanda Far, I believe his name is. His nick what his nickname was Otto though. Is his name Akanda Far? He'll go in E. He was in Clone Wars, friend of Padme's. Did try and screw them over, but he saw the error in its ways. Uh, you know. Oh, what's this guy's name? Oh, I'm not gonna remember it, but he's dumb. And yeah, no one likes him. In the Clone Wars, he was an absolute doofus. This guy, Coleman Kajak. His last name is spelled Kjac, I believe. Why they had two useless Jedi named Coleman Trebler, and Coleman Kajak, I don't know. Uh, both useless. Both died at Geonosis, I believe. Even weirder name than Coleman Trebor. Poggle the Lesser. Uh, like I said earlier, I do like the different separatist leaders, so I'm gonna put him in D. Uh, Leader of Geonosis, obviously. Yeah. These guys, I don't think they have names. They were the workers on Polis Massa where where Luke and Leia were born. Uh, so they helped Padme give birth. Um, I really do like their design. I think it's, well, obviously it's not anatomically correct, but I think like for them living on an asteroid, like this is what I picture as an asteroid. I like their design. Um, so yeah, thank you. This guy, I don't know his name. Um, I'm gonna put him in E with the rest of the crappy Jedi. Uh, yeah, this guy, I, I've never seen him in my life. I'm gonna have to put him in Who is that? Um, he's probably just another useless Jedi, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna put in Who is that? I could probably put this guy in E or F as well, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to. This guy, I always thought he was pretty lame. He's the old Jedi. He does have the lightsaber in a cane, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool lightsaber. But uh, yeah, I didn't really like that episode where he was mentoring Ahsoka. Uh, and I'll put him in D just for his cool lightsaber. But yeah, Shock T. I do like Shock T quite a bit. Um, I do think I like her more than some of these other Jedi in here. So yeah, she oversaw the training at Camino for a while. Um, she's a Togruta, excuse me, Togruta like Ahsoka. Um, yeah, Agen Kolar. I'll probably put him in D. He was one of the Jedi that went to confront Palpatine and was instantly cut down. Um, no, actually, I'm gonna put him in E. He's pretty useless. I don't remember seeing him anywhere else. Uh, okay, now we get to some of the. Okay, let's just put all these Jedi from the 2003 Clone Wars animated movie together. That was so badass. Their fights with Grievous. Shaggy. I'm gonna put Shaggy in E. I know people like him just because his name is Shaggy and he looks like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, but he was really dumb and he got stomped by Grievous. Uh, these two stood a bit of a fight against him, but I think they're both E as well. They didn't really do anything other than that. Um, ooh, no, I'm gonna keep Ki-Adi-Mundi there. I forgot that Ki-Adi-Mundi was leading that Jedi team that fought Grievous, and he was pretty good against him. But yeah, and these two, I believe these two were the ones that were tasked with protecting the Chancellor along with Shaak Ti uh, against Grievous, and I believe they both died in a last stand. Um, I'm actually gonna put them in D above these other Jedi from the 2003 Clone Wars. Yeah, especially because this guy's a from I believe the planet's called Orto Palunta. Um, he's a very rare species. I'm not going to get into that, but this guy, I'm not 100% sure, but he's probably just a senator. He'll go in F. Grievous. Oh, he's so inconsistent in power. 2003 Grievous unit. He could stomp anybody. Clone Wars Grievous. Yeah, he's all right. Uh, and then movie Grievous, kind of a, but no, he's an A. He's great. He's so menacing. He's just a classic character from the prequel trilogy. Everyone loves him. Who the heck are you? I think she's just one of the Naboo royalty. Not gonna put her in Who Is That because I don't think she serves any purpose. This guy, I don't know who that is. Same with this guy. Sorry. From the background of this guy, he might. Oh, I don't know. He kind of looks like he's on Geonosis, but this guy, I have no idea who that is. We're gonna have to put him in Who Is That. Um, I think he's just a Cantina guy, but obviously, if he's on this list, he must have some sort of importance. That being said, there are some pretty unimportant characters on here. Uh, but yeah, we'll stick him there. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'm, I'm taking so much time. This is gonna be like 4 hours long. Uh, this guy. Who is this? I recognize him, or at least I recognize his species. Um, yeah, my fellow Star Wars guy saying he's a bounty hunter. Um, I'm pretty sure that's what he is, but like I said, I don't know him. Don't know his what he's done, so he's going in. Who is that? This guy, oh, I believe he was a Jedi during the Old Republic. Um, but I don't know enough about him to justify putting him anywhere. Um, yeah, this guy's Sam Hill, leader of the Banking Clan, member of the Separatist Council. He's going in E. I know I said I like the Separatist Council, but he doesn't really do anything. Um, Another leader of the Separatist Council. I completely don't know anything about her. I don't even know what faction. Like I know the Neimoidians are the Trade Federation. Sam Hill is the Banking Clan. Wat Tambor here is the Techno Union. I'm a sucker for Wat Tambor, man. I'm a sucker. He's going in D. He's going right next. Oh, I put Newt Gunray in C. You know what? I'm a sucker. Wat Tambor, absolute unit of a Skakoan. What a what a beast. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much just for the meme. But man, I'm a sucker for Wat Tambor. Slime Moore, I believe, is her name. She. I'm gonna put her in E. I believe she was an advisor to Mazameda slash the Chancellor, but she might have been with Sam Hill here. I don't remember, but yeah, she's an E. Uh, Sifo Dyas here. We never really learned anything about him. I I'm trying to. This is obviously from the Clone Wars. I'm trying to think, but I don't remember what he did in Clone Wars. I think it was just like a vision. We're gonna put him in E. This guy, I believe, is just a senator. F. Another senator. As far as I know, F. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna try and get going a little faster. Zam Wessel. Uh, I think she's kind of underrated as a bounty hunter. She did put up quite the chase against Anakin and Obi-Wan, so I think she deserves a D here. Um, this guy I do like. He's the I don't remember his name, but he was the leader of Utapau, which is where Grievous was killed by Obi-Wan. I think he's just pretty menacing. And I think I don't know. I like his species design. I like Utapau. So D. What's his name? Starts with a P. I don't remember, but he's just gonna be an E. I think I saw his daughters on here somewhere as well. Yeah, or no, she's not his daughter. She's another one of his species. She's actually pretty cool. Again, I don't remember her name. I'm gonna be blanking on a lot of names from here on out. Well, I already have a little bit, but Commander Gree. I do like Commander Gree. He was kind of a bot when he was trying to kill Yoda, though. But I'm a big sucker for clone troopers. I love clone troopers. So they're going to be getting quite the boost from me. I know a lot of people would put him in like D or E, but Gree, he's a C for me. Another one of Padme's handmaidens. Don't care. Commander Appo. He didn't do much. He was on Umbara. He's gonna get a D. I think that's probably the lowest I'll go with Clone Troopers is a D, just because I love them. Bakara, touched on him earlier. Buzz Droids, we're gonna put him in E. I believe this is Commander Devis. Um, he's a D. Nothing is really known about him. Chewbacca, I think I'm gonna put in B. I've never been that huge a fan of Chewbacca, but obviously he's a great character, so B. This is one of his uh, daughters. She'll go in F because I think she's stupid. uh, Commander Cody, that's an easy A for me. I want to put him in S, I really do, but he doesn't deserve to be an S. But Commander Cody, always been my favorite clone trooper. He was really the first named clone, uh, other than in the 2003 Clone Wars, with Fordo and Arc 17 or whatever that guy's name was. But yeah, Cody, you know, absolutely love him. Him and Obi-Wan, great pair. Commander Bly, I do like Commander Bly. I think I'll stick him in C next to Aayla Secura. Uh, Fun fact, he was in love with her, but obviously that would never work out. Uh, Interesting. This is Darth Plagueis, I believe. Uh, he's just going to go in D. Oddball, Captain Oddball. He's a pilot. Pilots are great. D. She was one of Prince Lee Char's advisors on the Mon Cala story arc. She'll go in E. She didn't really serve much of a purpose. I believe she's from Naboo as well. Mon Mothma, I think, is a bit underrated, but I think she is still going to be a D for me. Neo, yeah, D. Tarful, Chief Tarful. Fun fact, he was the chief of the Wookiees in Episode 3. A lot of people just assume it was Chewbacca, but it was actually Tarful. It was Tarful and Chewbacca that sent Yoda off in that pod. He goes in C. He's pretty dope. Boga, Obi-Wan's mount on Utapau. I think do I want to put her on D though? Probably not. E. She's cool. This guy is the guy that jumped up and saved Bail Organa from Commander Appo. This Padawan. He did cut down, you know, a handful of 501st clone troopers, no small feat. Uh, I believe his name was Jeb or Zeb or something like that. Um, he'll go in E though. Kix, the medic, great clone. I think him and Gree and Bly pretty close together for me. Fives. Fives is definitely a B next to these guys for obvious reasons. Wolf, another B for me. I think Rex and Cody are going to be the only A clone troopers I put. Uh, but yeah, B is really a respectable position. I mean, among great company up there. 99. I want to put him in B, but I think I'm going to put him in C. Uh, he's got the heart of a true soldier there. Rip 99. Bosk, pretty cool. Trandoshan. I think C for him. I think some of these main bounty hunters I'll be putting in C. Bo-Katan, never really a fan of hers. Put her in D. Commando droids, they're alright, whatever. D. Rex, legend, A tier. Commander Doom, I wish we got to see more of him, but based on name and armor alone, yeah, he's cool. C. He was pretty cool in the few minutes we got to see him as well. Cut, we'll put him in D. He's a deserter, betrayed the Republic. Yeah, I mean, I know he was just wanted to start a family, but he still deserted the Republic. Is this Darth Bane? Oh, I believe that's Darth Bane. Did I see him down here too? No, I don't think I did. I don't actually know too much about Darth Bane. Um, I th- oops, I think I'll probably just put him in D. I feel like I'm gonna read up on Darth Bane later. Um, Embo. I really like Embo. He's a really cool bounty hunter in my opinion. Uh, so yeah, I think C. Fair. Let's see. Can we get the Force uh, deities together here? So the son and daughter. I really enjoyed that arc. I think it went pretty deep into Star Wars lore. It was pretty cool. Um, so I think they're all gonna go. Actually, I think I'm gonna put the daughter and the son in C. Obviously, they represent the dark side and the light side. And the father in D, because we didn't really get to see as much of him. Duchess Satine, I think is a C. She's a pretty cool character. Her relationship with Obi-Wan was really fun to watch. Let's see, Echo. Echo's probably a C for me. I used to like him more than Fives until he supposedly died in the Citadel, which obviously he didn't, but we just got to see more of Fives than Echo. Yeah, Cad Bane. Cad Bane, I actually not a huge fan. I'm gonna put him in D. I just think he's so. I think he's just too OP. Like I don't know. He was just so OP to me that I just didn't really enjoy watching him all that much. Gregor, great clone, awesome. Well, I guess it wasn't his last stand because he survived, but that stand was pretty cool. This is Heavy, I believe. Heavy. I think Heavy and Echo are pretty close for me. Hondo Anaka, classic character, great addition to the franchise. See, Mother Talzin. I'm actually a really big fan of the Night Sisters. I think it's like another side of the Force that we don't get to see very often. kind of like the necromancy aspect of the Force. So I think I do like the Night Sisters. So she's gonna see Admiral Akbar. I think that's another C for me. Great character. Pre Vizsla. I don't know. He's gonna go in D next to Cad Bane. You know, he's cool and all, but I don't know. I never enjoyed seeing him too much. Tiplar and Tipley both going E. You know, we didn't really get to see much of them. One of them died. Oh, coincidentally by Tup killing her. Tup was a great clone though. Next to Kix for me. So let's see. Uh, Admiral Yularen. I always loved watching him and Anakin interact. I think a C is fair for him. Asajj Ventress. I think a C is fair for her as well. I know she's a fan favorite, but I never really connected with her as much. Who's this? Jesse. Loved watching his transformation from a normal trooper uh, on Felucia up into, where did he go? Where did I just drop him? Oh, there he is. Uh, Up into an arc. Uh, yeah, I'm actually gonna put him in B. I loved seeing him in the Clone Wars finale as well. Um, just a great few episodes. Yeah. Savage Opress. Was never that big a fan of either. He's gonna go in D. Admiral Trench, I thought was really cool. I wish they did that more often, where the separatist commanders, instead of just being the tactical droids, were actual commanders like Trench, who had their own personality and strategies. So yeah, I really enjoyed seeing him in the Clone Wars. Oh, this guy's the Ryloth Freedom Fighter. I don't really know his name. He's gonna go in D. Tarkin, classic. It's a C for me. I, I feel C just like seems like it's not that great, but honestly, all these characters in C, they're all great characters. You know, D, they're all good characters as well. Uh, so yeah, but yeah, C, they're all great characters. Yeah, Greedo, pretty lame. I'm gonna put him in E, honestly. This guy was the droid that helped the younglings build lightsabers, their first lightsabers. I think he was a really cool droid. I'm actually gonna put him in C. I don't remember his name, unfortunately. Amagundi. Uh, he had a fantastic last stand on Ryloth. I'm gonna put him in C. We only ever got to see him that once, but yeah, he seemed like a great Jedi. Ti whatever tactical droid. It's in E. Nadar Veb, also an E. He was just so cocky. He got himself and all of the clones under him killed because of his incompetence. Uh, yeah. Is I believe. Oh, this is the guy from the Citadel. I want. I wanted to call him Marano Eval, but I think this is Marano Eval, the bounty hunter. He's gonna go in E. He never really did much. Never did much for me. And then this guy, I don't remember his name, but he was pretty stupid as well. Also an E. Saw and Stila Guerrera. Saw, we get to see him, you know, in multiple things. I think C is respectable for him. And then Stila, she died in the Clone Wars, so we didn't get to see her as a, you know, an adult, as an older person as well. She, I think this was one of the Force priestesses that Yoda encountered. I don't remember much from that episode, so we're just gonna put him in E. This guy, I believe, was the suicidal Death Watch guy that tried to kill Obi-Wan. He didn't really do anything. This guy, oh god, I hate him. Argus or something like that. Traitor to the Republic, he got what he deserved, which was death. This droid bounty hunter, was his name Highsinger? Where am I getting that? I'm not sure. But a really cool droid. I think D, you know. Or, yeah, D. We didn't really get to see much personality out of him. Holy crap, there are so many characters. Oh god, she was so annoying. Same with him. He was racist, absolute xenophobe toward the uh, Ordo Pollutans, this guy's species. Um, he was just a dick. I believe this guy's name is Sigdralig, or Sigdralig, or something like that. Another fairly useless Jedi. Goldie, I thought that whole R2 going missing and getting replaced by Goldie was so stupid. I did not really like those episodes of the Clone Wars. Hard Case, great clone trooper. I'm gonna him, Tup, and Kix pretty close together for me. Yeah. Crosshair, I'm actually not too big a fan of the Bad Batch. I think I'm gonna put them in C, because they are unique. They're pretty cool clones, but yeah. Rada the Huttlet, dumb, F. Dengar, I think C with where'd I put Bosk? Did I put Bosk in C? Am I blind? Where did I put Bosk? Yeah, okay, yeah. Him, Embo, Bosk, good bounty hunters. Her, another bounty hunter. I thought she was kind of stupid, but we'll put her in D. This, I'm not one of the Hutt Council members, I believe. We're just gonna put him in F. This kid was the kid that reprogrammed those battle droids on Iago. He was annoying. King Katunko. We'll put him in E. Didn't really do much. This guy, I don't remember his name, but he was stupid. Lux Bonteri, I believe his name was. Ahsoka's sort of love interest. Him and his mom can go in E. It was nice to see them like normal separatist citizens that supported the Confederacy. Um, that was just a cool dynamic. Her, just a rant. That was the farmer from the Blue Shadow virus arc. Didn't do anything. Pong Krell. He's hard for me because he was a great villain, but I hate him so much. You know what I mean? We'll put him in E because I hate him as much as I hate some of these F characters like Jar Jar, whatever. But he was such a great villain. Maybe I even move him up to D with Savage Opress. Yeah, I think that's fair. This guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he was the one that took over Mandalore for a little bit. He was, I didn't really like him. This was Obi-Wan's alter ego when he went undercover. I always thought he looked really stupid. So, yeah. This guy, he was a really cool separatist commander. Really a beast in combat, too. In the Mon Calamari arc. Put him in D. Oh god, this Gungan. He was the one that uh, betrayed them to side with Grievous. He was annoying, and he looked stupid. Rush Clovis, Padme's love interest, sort of, besides Anakin. Uh, Put him in D. Jack, let's get Jack and Reese. Both good clones. Wish we got to see more of them. Well, I'm just gonna put him in D though, with some of these other clones that we didn't get to see much of. Oh, what was his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but that's a big mech suit, and he's this tiny little alien in here. He was a pretty cool bounty hunter. I wish we got to see him more than once though. Put him in D. Uh, this is the kid of this Twi'lek and Cut, the deserter clone. Didn't do anything. Same with the her and whatever. This guy, I forgot his species name and his name. Stupid, naive. Suki or Sugi. Sugi, yeah. She was pretty cool bounty hunter, pretty savvy. Yeah. C, I think pretty respectable. Sly Snoodles, annoying. That's all I have to say. I believe this is Thyre. Um, another good clone, but D. Tech, pretty cool. I'm gonna put him in C. I think I'm gonna put all the Bad Batch members together in C, apart from Echo. Her, probably D for me. She didn't really do anything. Part of Maul's Mandalorians. Wrecker, another member of the Bad Batch. Fair enough. Zero, so annoying. That's an F. I don't know. I think this was just one of the Padawans from that one Padawan arc. Probably F. I forgot his name. I believe he was he Mace Windu's uh, admiral? I think he was. Or I honestly don't remember, but we'll put him in E. Yeah, this just a random droid. Okay, this is Waxer? Why did he use this? Whoever made this, I don't know who made this, but I'm not sure why they used this photo of Waxer. Because the only way I know that's Waxer is because of the Twi'lek on the side. They should have used his Phase 1 or Phase 2, not his Geonosis armor. But whatever. Waxer, awesome clone. One of my favorites. He's going to go in B with Wolf, Jesse, and Fives. This guy, the guy who doesn't like droids, owns that bar. Dumb. Brick. Dickhead. Another one of those Jedi from the Clone Wars, blah, blah, blah. Castus. Stupid. Died. One of the Pantoran's daughters. Dumb. This guy, this astromech, pretty cool astromech, not gonna lie. Put him in D. He was from that arc with all the droids and Colonel Alder Beto or whatever his name is. This guy, the really short dude. He was annoying. Put him in F. This guy, ooh, I believe this is Sergeant O'Niner. He was pretty cool, but we'll put him in D. We really got to see almost nothing of him. This guy, one of those slaver dudes, F. I don't. One of the changelings, not as cool as Zam Wessel. Put him in E. Denel, classic clone trooper, one of my favorites when the Clone Wars was first coming out, obviously. If we had gotten to see him go through Phase 2 and become an ARC trooper, he would probably be up there with Fives or with Cody and Rex for me. But unfortunately, this bastard down here, where did I put Cad Bane? Anyway, Cad Bane killed him. Never forgave him for that. Oops, what did I just do? We good? Okay, I think we're good. This scientist, I don't remember her name. She was under the orders of the Chancellor to study the Zillo Beast. Put her in E. Dogma. Uh, Dumbass clone, but he redeemed himself by killing Pong Krell. So, who's this? Is this Slick? Or was. No, no, yeah, this is Slick, I believe. Um, yeah. Traitor to the Republic. F. This guy, he was a cool trainer for the clone. He stood up to Brick. He was really nice. We'll put him in D. He was cool. This guy was Savage Opress's brother, I believe, uh, who Savage ended up killing to become Sith. Put him in E. Commander Fox, he gets a lot of shit for killing fives, but he's not that bad. Put him in D. Another one of those Jedi uh, from that arc, blah blah blah. One of the Ryloth freedom fighters, blah blah blah. This Kaminoan, she was weird. This guy was a Jedi Master, absolute dumbass. Put him in F. He got wiped out by Savage Opress. This guy, I believe, was on Alderaan, uh, the next version of the tactical droids. I'm gonna put him in D with the other tactical droid, I believe. Oh no, I put them in E. But yeah, they're cooler than the older tactical droid. One of the Pike uh, crime syndicate leaders. Put him in D, or I mean E. One of those Jedi that was stranded by the Trandoshans and hunted down. We'll put those Jedi in E. This guy was the dumbass Jedi Master's Padawan. He can go right next to him. The Queen of Geonosis, the zombie Geonosian Queen, whatever. E. One of the Night Sisters. Again, I like the Night Sisters, so we're going to go D here. Captain Keeley. What a great last stand with Imagundi. We'll put him next to his commander in C. Where did he just go? There he is. Great last stand. I'm a sucker for Clone Trooper last stands, if you can't tell. Oh, she was the separatist, or she tried to assassinate Padme, I believe. Another one of the Pike crime syndicate members. Put him there. Oh, this guy was a scumbag senator. Uh, she was the Twi'lek that Waxer and Boyle found just for that. Introducing us to Waxer and Boyle, we'll put her in E. How long have I been going? Can I look? Get some sleep, my dude. No, I will not. It's been an hour. It's been over an hour. Okay, we're gonna chug through these. Here we go. I don't remember who that is. This guy served no purpose. He was stupid. He was cool. He was on Alderaan, I believe. E. Kanan Jarrus. Like I said at the very beginning, I did not watch Rebels. Kanan seemed cool. We'll put him in D. So they're gonna be underrated on my list, by the way. Oh, this guy, the Coruscant police officer, stupid. Cad Bane's droid, stupid. Boyle, great clone, not quite as good as Waxer. Put him in C. Where? I just dropped him and now I can't find him. Am I blind? Yes, there he is. I'm going insane. The Gungan leader that Jar Jar impersonated, dummy. Zygerian slaver, stupid. This is the Jedi that Cad Bane captured. We'll put him in E just for his noble sacrifice. Some bird, come on. The Zillo Beast, really cool. Really, oops, That's a Night Sister. We're gonna bump her up. Zilla Beast. Put her in D. Really cool monster, creature, alien. Oh, what's this guy's name? Gar Saxon, I believe. He was pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Does he deserve to be in C though? I don't think so. Oh, Scumbag captured R2, killed by Grievous. Really dumb bounty hunter, looked stupid. Hunter, part of the Bad Batch, we'll put him in with the other Bad Batch members. Alright, not sure why Darth Revan is here. We're still in the Clone Wars characters, but Revan, absolute classic EU character. You know, he probably B. I don't know a whole lot about him, but B. Another one of those Trandoshan Jedi stranded. She killed, was the murderer in Clone Wars, blah blah blah. F. Another one of those kids from the Clone Deserter. Commander Jet, pretty cool. Didn't get to see much of him, so it's a D. The last of those Trandoshan hunted Jedi. She served no purpose. Corgi, stupid ass name. Put him in E. Duchess Satine's nephew. Who is this? I don't know who that is. One of Corgi's friends. We'll put her next to him. Prince Lee Char. I really liked the Mon Cala arc, so we'll put him in D. Okay, we're like 2/3 of the way done here, boys. Stupid. Astromech D. That was like the big ass hut. She was massive. One of those Nigerian slavers. Scum. This guy was the guy that found the crazy ass Darth Maul when he first popped back up again. One of the Night Sisters. She was the Kaminoan on the medical station. She was nice. I believe he was a separatist. Stupid. This guy, I just remember being stupid. You look stupid. Oh, I forgot their name, but waste of time in Clone Wars Season 7. Could have been used in a different episode. She served no purpose. He was stupid. I believe this is just one of the police droids. Stupid. He tried to poison Duchess Satine. Douchebag. He got outfoxed by Obi-Wan. Dummy. A Wookiee Jedi. One of those younglings. I forgot the name of it. Something Sons Crime Syndicate. Go E. Kira. Never really liked her. E. And this guy, I forgot his name from the Solo movie. E. And her as well. E. Alright, Boost. I believe this is Boost. Good clone, but I'm gonna go with most of the others in D. Stone, another good clone. D. Comet, really cool armor. Wish we got to see more of him, but that's another D. That's an E. He was a bounty hunter. Forgot her name from Solo. E. He, another Pantoran. E. He was one of those guys that Asajj Ventress worked with. I'm gonna put him in F, honestly. Her did nothing. Stupid Neomodian Admiral. He'll go in E, though. This guy, the guy that engineered the Shadow Virus. F. Let's just go F. Let's just put a bunch of people in F here. You don't even know who you are. F. That Jedi, or that bounty hunter, she was useless. Okay. Oh, this guy, he's scum. Some E characters. There's another one of those Jedi younglings. Oh, this guy, absolute douchebag. Here's Sinker, another good clone. Captain Vaughn. Hardly got to see any of them. Wish we got to see more. He'll go in D though. Oh, he was the elder of the Zabrak tribe of Savage Opress. He'll go in E. Pawns. Loved Pawns. Unjust death at the hands of Aurra Sing. He's going to go in C. Hera, she seemed cool. Like I said, didn't watch Rebels, but we'll put her in D. R6, I believe, was this? No, this was Ahsoka's. Who was this? Was this, that might have been Kit Fisto's. 2 astromechs, we're going to put him in E. Ezra always seemed annoying to me. Put him in E. This guy, he was alright from Solo, the pilot. E. Sabine, she seems cool. Put her next to Hera. Admiral Thrawn, awesome. I think he's going to be a B for me. That's one of Corky's friends. Another guy from, I believe he's from Mandalore, both E. Commander Thorn, one of the best last stands in all of Star Wars. He's going to go C. This guy from Solo, I didn't really like Solo all that much. Another bounty hunter, she was useless. Astromech. Mandalorian from Rebels. I didn't like that whole droid Spec Ops team arc, but we'll put the pit droid in E. Wagto, or Wagtu, I believe his name was. Helped out the Jedi. Zeb, whatever his name is, always really seemed dumb to me. This guy, I believe he was another one of the Jedi younglings. Alright, we're getting finally one of the original trilogy characters, Wedge Antilles. Great pilot. Put him in C. Respectable. I don't know who you are. I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of these Rebels characters in here right now. Oops. Just go through these. So a few of the Rebels characters I do know. I'm just going to go ahead and put a bunch of people in here right now. In the I do not know. Some Rodian from Rebels, couple humans. Don't know you, don't know you, don't know you, don't know you. Anybody else? Looks good from now. I don't know who this is. Cassian Andor. He was alright. I think a D is good for him. Krennic. I really liked Krennic. He's next to Andor for me. Cal Kestis. I actually wasn't that big a fan of the New Order video game. I think I'm going to put most of those characters in E. Same with her. Chopper. Astromech seemed cool though. Put him in E. Mando. Mando, I know a lot of people love him, but we don't know all that much about him. So I think a C is fair for him. With these Sith Inquisitors, I'm going to pretty much put all of them in E, because I don't know enough about each one to differentiate them. Except for the Grand Inquisitor. Actually, no, he'll probably go in D. Um, Grogu, overrated in my opinion. You know, he's interesting, but C next to Mando. Lando goes above Mando. He will be in B for me. This guy was Jyn Erso's dad, I believe. Galen was his name. E. Jyn, I liked Jyn more than I liked Cassian. But I guess I'll put her in C actually. Forgot his name. He was one of the rebellion generals. He'll go in E though. Jyn Erso's mom didn't do anything. This guy, the thick Mando, he had a cool set of armor. He was like the Imperial commander that turned to the rebellion or something in Rebels. Bodhi Rook, another E for me. More Inquisitors. I don't know each of their names. I know it's like seventh sister, second brother, stuff like that. The blacksmith Mandalorian, pretty cool. Put her in D. Forgot his name, but he was kind of cool. Chief Chirpa, Ewok. I don't know who that is. This guy that announces the pod racing. This guy's the pilot from Last Order. I didn't really like him. The droid from Last Order. The Jedi General. I thought he looked really stupid from Last Order. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Time to put some more in the I do not know category. I guess I know most of these actually. More Rebels characters though. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. I think some of these are extras from the new trilogy. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. That's a cool looking astromech, but I don't know who that is. Let's see. Some of these old Republic characters I'm not going to know, unfortunately. Even though I love the old Republic. I think that's Han Solo's son in Legends, but I don't know for sure, so. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Or him. Or these two. And then these last two, I don't know. Don't know who that is. That's a cool looking protocol droid, but I don't know who you are. Don't know who that is. Think I'm good with the rest of these. I think I know all of the rest of these. I don't know who this is, actually. Pretty sure he's just an extra, but don't know for sure. I don't. Ooh, is that Lorgray? I believe that's Lorgray, the Ewok. He'll go in E. Wicket, most famous Ewok, we will put in D. Oh shoot, is that Lorgray? I think that's Lorgray. I don't know who this one is, but we'll keep him in E. This is the pilot from the Force Unleashed video games. She was pretty cool. D though, or E. Starkiller. Great video games. Great character. Put him in C. Oh, I don't know who that is. Oops. Oh. Or them. I didn't actually finish the new Star Wars game, so a few of the characters in there I don't know. I don't know who that is. I think it's just a Resistance pilot, but I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like I missed some here. I don't even know what that is. Or you. Or you. Or you. Or you. Okay, we should be good now. Chirrut Imwe. He was really cool. He was one of my favorite characters from Rogue One. He's going to go all the way up to C. Another one of the Inquisitors. The droid from Force Unleashed. The Jedi survivor from Force Unleashed. I'm going to put all these guys in D. I think he's from Last Order. I actually don't know who that is. Luke. Yeah, Luke. Our first S tier character in a very long time. Going up there. IG-11 from Mandalorian. We'll put him in D. 4-LOM. I think D as well. Some of these Imperial officers, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in F because they're dumb and stupid. Piet and Ozzel, dumb. Some of these characters from The Mandalorian were stupid, like these Twi'leks. I actually don't know who that is. Some of these extras from the Cantina. That guy was dumb. He looks really stupid. Same with him. He didn't do anything. The Imperial guy, he was dumb. It's a Resistance general. Holdo, hated her. Ungar Plot. We'll put him in D just for his name. What a great name. And I dropped him somewhere and I can't find him now. That's okay, he can live in F. Oh, he's still right there. Look at this list. Oh my gosh. I'm almost done though. It's only been like 2 hours. Put some more characters in F that are useless. That other Mandalorian, Bo-Katan, hated her and him. And him. He was alright. He was a proud Imperial officer. Stood to his values. D. HK-47, absolute crazy good assassin droid, old assassin droid. Actually, gonna put him in C. He's cool. Darth Nihilus, Eater of Worlds, awesome. Probably a B. This guy, he was a cool alien from Rogue One. I don't know his name. So D. Her, I don't even remember her name. I didn't like her. General Veers. He was a cool Imperial officer. My friend is telling me to put Nihilus in A. 8 planets when he got hungry. He is the World Eater. Probably the most powerful Sith in my opinion. Up there with Palpatine. Yeah, alright. I'll put him in A. Oh, I actually don't know who that is. Some of these Old Republic characters I'm not going to rate as highly as I should because I don't know as much about them. This random extra from The Mandalorian can go right there. This guy who looks like a shriveled up golden raisin, also an F. Supreme Leader Snoke did nothing. This guy, stupid. Her, really weird with Grogu. I don't know who that. Oh wait, that's the girl that tried to get Mando to take his helmet off, but he didn't. She can go in D. Han Solo. Han Solo. Han Solo. Han Solo. Han Solo. A for me, obviously. Leia, another A. You gotta get the classic trilogy in A, or the the trio. Oops, I accidentally just moved Comet up to C. Sneaky bastard. Leia's also an A. Lobot, classic character. I'll put him in D, just for the sake of it. Oh, Vader is a different character. There's Vader. I'm still going to keep Anakin in S, but Vader also goes in S. Boom. Let's see. Nien Nunb. Loved him as a kid. Great rebellion pilot. C. Him, all I know of him was from that cinematic. The Old Republic cinematics are badass. I'm actually going to put him in D. Finn, probably my favorite out of the newer trilogy characters. We'll put him in C. Poe, probably also C. BB-8, D. Whoop. Some of these Hutts from the Hutt Council are just going to go in F. Too lazy to move them up farther than that, and they didn't do anything. They've got kind of unique designs for Hutts, though. Not too bad. This guy who Obi-Wan cuts his arm off. F. The droid that Lando has sex with from Solo. E. That's speculation, by the way. This guy from Mandalorian, he can go in D. Who cares? Ooh. He's gonna go in D. For some reason, I'm blanking on his name. I'm sorry. He might even go in C. He's a pretty good villain. He's a pretty good villain. Zuckuss. He's gonna go in D for me. Pretty cool bounty hunter. K2SO. Loved him. Probably my favorite character from Rogue One. Or original character from Rogue One. He's gonna go... Ooh, does he go in B for... No, he does not go in B for me. This Mon Calamari general from the new trilogy. Yeah, Moff Gideon. Thanks, bro. This guy, he was from Last Skywalker. He's got actually a really cool design. I don't know. He didn't really do anything, though. Okay, Rey and Kylo Ren. What do I do about them? D. Hit on me all you want. Rose, easy F. General Hux, absolute brat, also an F. Her, resistance officer, did nothing. Resistance pilot, did nothing. This guy, the gambler, annoying as hell. I believe her name was like Z something Bliss. D. Oh, the Knights of Ren are actually pretty cool though. Knights of Ren are pretty cool. probably going to go in D. IG-88, the OG assassin droid. He'll go in C. This this guy from The Mandalorian. That's an F. Oh, I don't actually know who she is. Any other Fs here? Do I see any other Fs? Lando's daughter. She literally did nothing. This First Order officer. Stupid. Okay. We're getting down to the last few here. This rebellion soldier from Rogue One. Pretty cool. This guy from Mandalorian. Didn't like him. He can go in F. She was alright. Also from Mandalorian. D. This droid that's from The Mandalorian too. He's pretty cool. E. Captain Phasma. Wish she got to do more, but she really didn't, so she's a D. D-O, the lamp droid. Yeah, that's a D. Babu Freak. Instant classic character. He can go in D. This Resistance pilot, F. Maz Kanata. She was alright. I wish we got to know more of her backstory. I think D. Salacious Crumb. Jabba's pet monkey lizard can go in E. Mara Jade. Again, with the EU stuff, I'm not as well versed, but Mara Jade, really popular character in the EU. She's going to go at a C. I guess I don't know who that guy is. This is Darth Malgus, I believe. He was pretty cool. Badass in the Old Republic. Good villain. Again, I don't know as much about him, but he'll go in C. I don't remember their names, but the father of the Eternal Empire and the two sons of the Eternal Empire, I think I'm going to put all of them in D. This might take a second to get them up here. Bear with me. Great cinematic. This Zabrak Jedi, really badass, and all I know about the Old Republic is the cinematic. I did play Knights of the Old Republic 2 when I was like 8, and I don't remember it, but he was a really cool Jedi. See. Bastille Shan. Epic Jedi. Super powerful. She's probably going to go in as a B for me. Yeah. Malgus was a hard ass, fell in love with a Twi'lek, then killed her because she was a weakness to him. Didn't know that, but yeah, I think C. C's respectable. This is the protocol droid from Hoth, I believe. That's a D. The frog lady from Mandalorian. D, sure. The marshal from The Mandalorian, also a D. He wasn't really anything special. Is this, I guess I don't know who that is. This is she is, one of the original Vizsla clan members during the Old Republic, Sith War. She was on the Sith side. She was pretty badass. I think, C. This guy, he was a real, real hard ass. He was the son of that Tusken Raider Jedi that was in the Clone Wars, and after the fall of the Empire, he kind of took up the reins, restarted the Sith Empire, sort of. He was really powerful, um, really cool looking. I wish I knew more about him, uh, but I think he's going to be a C for me. I'm blanking on his name. This guy, I recognize him, but I can't place what he's done. Yeah, this guy, the bounty hunter from the Old Republic, he was pretty epic. He's got a cool ship. See, and last but not least, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name too. But he was a badass in that Old Republic cinematic. One of the leaders of the Republic troops. He like barreled through 3 Sith warriors with a knife, just taking them out. Body slammed Darth Malgus. Took the Force lightning from Darth Malgus. Detonated a grenade point blank next to Darth Malgus. You want to know why Darth Malgus has this breather? Because he fucked up his face. Absolute badass. What a legend. He might be an A for me just because he's that badass. So, I have one. Looks like I have one more. Yeah, Jace Malcolm. Yeah. Legend. Legend of the Old Republic. So here's the list. Only took 2 hours. Thank you, my friend who will remain nameless, for sticking with me. I appreciate it. For everyone else who watched this whole thing, I appreciate you greatly. Hope it wasn't too boring. Uh, I'll put the link of the tier list in the video description. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Anybody. Might do more of these. Not gonna do one quite as long as this one. Might do like a power ranking on how powerful they are, not just my personal opinions on them. But yeah, I'm actually gonna save this. I spent way too long on that. How do I add a title? Okay, yeah. Star. I can't type. Oh my god. Star Wars. Save that. Save that sheet. Come on. You got this. There we go. Ah. Hard work. Yeah. I'm gonna end it now. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.